Yeah. Hello. Hello.
We are here. We are
Hello,
here.
we are waiting for you since.
Hello.
Hello, we are here since. Hello, we are together.
Hello, hello, good
Hello.
afternoon, sir. We are
Hello,
here now.
hello, we are here. We are waiting for.
Yes. Yes.
Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, ma.
Mute yourself, please. So good afternoon, everyone. Sorry that I'm joining in very, very late. I really apologize for that because I had to be in another meeting, which is also very important to the progress of the census activity. So please accept my apology for joining in late. So I'm sure that attendance has been taken, and probably, I don't know if you have been briefed a bit about the need for us to have this meeting so that we can be on the same page about the activities ahead of us. So like I discussed with the earlier session of the South-South that we related earlier today by 10 a.m., there are some issues we want to bring to your attention. And the first one is that we should understand that DQM, how important you are to this entire exercise, and keep your rank together, your mentor, your mentee, and continue to practice all that you have been taught, from profiling to transmission of data to the server. That's why we have all those slides on the YouTube for you to practice with, so that you don't lose touch of what you are expected to do during the census activities. Right now, we don't want you to rely on rumor. We want you to have the information that right now the census programs are on hold. And as soon as we get information about the way forward, we'll make sure that you got the information. And number two, we want you to know that we care for your welfare as well as your safety during the census activities. So many of you have been asking questions that there are some areas that are critical, and you might not want to serve, you rather not be an Fdqm than to serve in such critical local governments. And I've told some of you, Kate, to call me that we are already arranging how you are going to be in clusters so that your safety will be paramount. All those areas that are critical, we are going to make sure that Fdqm don't stay there. Rather, there could even be some states that will make sure that all of you will stay at the state headquarters and do your work together. As much as we are concerned about delivering on the census, at the same time, your safety is of a very paramount importance to also keep that at the back of your mind. And also concerning payments, the end-to-end test payments, I told you earlier that it was the urgency of testing the applications that made us go into it to have it. We had the first one. We've not gotten approval for the second one, but just felt that we should go ahead and test the application. But right now we've gotten approval and we are processing the payment. Like I said, you will all get paid. And for the last payment of 66,000, we had that some of you have not been paid, and we have asked that this list of those who have not been paid should be put together so that we push it to the right authority. I wasn't the one that stopped it. I wouldn't stop payments. The only thing that I have done is to have see how we can get more for you to make sure that you are paid properly And we are already working at this, and we are sure that you are going to be paid your extra very soon, probably by next week. Everybody should get paid. I'm personally working on that. And having said that, I also want to say that DQM has zero tolerance for rudeness or actions that are not expected of professionals. So for those who are impersonating, using other people, using different phone numbers to post different things on the platform, we will not tolerate that. We're already working at investigating those who are liable on this in this situation, and trust me, they are going to be brought to book, because we can't tolerate such people to be DQM. We are going to be handling very sensitive data, and we don't want people who are careless, either in talks or in actions, to be part of the DQM exercise. I also want you to understand that we are transparent, and as much as possible, we have an open door policy. To jump the protocol, but as an FDQM, your SDQM is not given. Feel free to reach out to your zona or the help desk. And if you feel that you are still not being attended to properly, you can reach out to me, and be sure that I will listen to you. Like I always say, the only foolish question is that one which you refuse to ask. We are a team, and our desire is to be on one page so that we can be able to achieve what is expected of us, the target that we have set for us, for ourselves, so that we can be able to achieve it. I purposely asked for this meeting so that I can talk to each and every one of you individually, together collectively, not passing any information to you through the SDQM or the zonal DQM, because I want you to understand that each and every one of you is important to the entire exercise. You count to this exercise, and whatever assignment we are giving to you is very important and sensitive. Always, I appreciate every one of you for your input and your participation, and performance so far has been impressive collectively. And I think commissioners and if people who have worked with you have mentioned this, and I tell you, I'm proud of you. But in spite of that, we will not, like I said earlier, celebrate any rudeness or some people making themselves larger than life. Like somebody who was saying that they are going to boycott the exercise. I told him he should just go ahead and boycott. Nobody is indispensable. If you are useful and relevant at a point in your life, count it as grace and not something to now begin to brag or be very proud of. So please, let's work together as a team. Let's work together focused on the targets, the aims, and the objectives we have set out for ourselves. And I also mentioned earlier that every one of you will get a contract paper even before we set to work. And you will also be expected as also before your computer is issued out to you, you'll be expected to bring a recommendation letter from a very senior officer in the civil service, your pastor or your imam, to recommend you for this for the contract. And you get your contract paper signed, and you return the ones that is supposed to be returned to the authority. So once again, I appreciate you all. Let's keep the flag flying and make sure we are set to work. Don't leave your skill behind, because if you refuse to sharpen your skill will leave you. So please, at this time, let us make sure that we are on top of every situation. And I also want you to know that we are going to be doing a lot of tests as the time unfolds. If you are chosen to be part of it, it means you are good. So if you are not chosen, it means otherwise. So let's make sure that we all keep abreast of the work and make ourselves very relevant. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to address every one of you this evening. And once again, I apologize for coming on late to the meeting. It's because I was in another meeting, not because I don't count you as important to keep time with you, but because I had to attend another meeting with the consultants coming in for the end-to-end examination of the entire application. So thank you. Though I've not heard from you, I believe that you have accepted my apology. Thank you. So we can take one or two questions. Yes, somebody is asking a question that for those of you that didn't get your certificates, yes, if you didn't get certificates initially, your SDQM will have to certify you.
Wi-Fi cellular.
Please, if you want to ask any question, raise up your hand and then you'll be recognized. And just like I said, also, please send your questions also by chat. The help desk are already compiling all the questions to make sure that all your questions are answered. And those, even if we need to call you to answer your questions, we will not hesitate to do that. Thank you. So thank you for accepting my apology. Thank you. Any question?
Yes, so
Thank you so much. So, we have a couple of questions from so we'll just be with Taraba Usman Mahaman. Please, you could ask your question now.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, Ma.
Good afternoon, Taraba.
My name is Usman Maman, Taraba Dqm. My question is about the contract paper. You said the recommendation will be done by either a pastor or imam. Are they the only set of people that can recommend one?
I told a senior officer in the civil service in the post of in the directorates can give you recommendation. Yes, your pastor can give you recommendation. Your imam can give you recommendation.
Okay, maybe a lecturer too in the university can?
A lecturer in the university who is a senior lecturer can give you recommendation.
Oh, okay, Ma. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll take questions from Gibrit Bello from Bauchi.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes, can we see? Okay, maybe it's internet. Yes, its internet is shaky. We can't hear him again.
Hello.
Hello, ma.
Yes, hello. I can. Yes, please go ahead.
I said I am from Niger, posted to Bauchi. Am I getting the guarantor here in Niger or over there in Bauchi?
In Niger, please.
Okay, thank you.
Must be somebody who, yes, somebody who knows you. Yes.
Thank you, ma.
Yeah.
Hello, ma. Can I speak?
Hello, ma.
Yes, Charles, you can speak.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, ma, for the opportunity to ask this question. Some of us, our proximity, the close proximity is not that, it's not that close to where we have been posted to. So we really want to know, can we, because we had to go back to do some other things and then come back to attend to this exercise. So we don't know how I'm going to do, how we don't actually know the date we are supposed to be around or something. I need a clarification. And then
yes, we'll give you all information that you need about your arrival. and every other thing. Right now, like I said, there is no date. And that is why we are having this, that's why we are having this meeting, so that you don't go ahead with rumor or whatever is being said. As soon as we get a very solid information, we will let you know. We'll keep you informed.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
We'll take questions from, okay, go ahead, please.
My question, I'm Fdqm from Taraba State, posted to Adama. And my question here is about the last training that was conducted on special workforce and facilitators, about 13 days training. And all the Fdqm in Taraba State have been paid, but I was not lucky to be paid, and I have complained to my SDQM in person of Safiano. So up to this moment, I don't know whether I don't know whether
sorry that you have not been paid. Like I said, Safiano, if Safiano is on this line, if you have any SDQM that has compiled names of those that have not been paid, please let this go to your zonal data quality managers, so that your your help desk, so that your help desk can put the list together so that we can take it to the right quarters. It is those that have not submitted that's actually delaying us at this time. So immediately you are done, let us have the list so that we can follow it up for everybody to get paid.
Yes, already sent my list almost 2 to 3 times myself.
Safiano, where is the list? Please let us have the list. So don't worry, we'll take everything up. I want to believe that before the end of next week, everybody should get paid. We will work hard at it and make sure that you all get paid. Thank you.
Okay, Ojobenga Ebenezer from Bauchi.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening. How are you, Benga?
Fine, ma. My question is this, ma. I'm calling from Osun State, but I was posted to Bauchi. Please, ma, is there a provision for transport for we that come from other states, ma?
Yes, there will be provision for transportation. Thank you.
All right, ma. Thanks, ma.
Mohammed Safwan from Taraba. And after that, we'll take the last two.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening.
My name is Safar Mohammed from Taraba. My question is in relation to the recommendation letter. Can we have somebody from the commission to give us the recommendation letter?
Yes, as long as the person is in the directorate level.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.
So we'll take from Bono, Modu Abubakar. I'll be taking the last two questions after him. Modu Abubakar, are you there?
Hello, good. Yes, I am there. Can you hear me, please?
Yes,
we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Hello.
We can hear you. Go ahead. Let's take from Gombe, Musa Gambo Tanko.
Yeah, good afternoon, man.
Good afternoon.
Thank you very much. Mine is about the distribution of laptop. I'm an Fdqm from Bauchi posted to Gombe. So please, where do we supposed to get our laptop? Is it in Gombe or in Bauchi? Thank you so much.
You are going to get your laptop from the state where you are going to work.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
So we'll take the last question now from Mustafa Yakubu from Adamawa. Maybe if you have other questions, please try to put them on the chat box. The zonal help desks are there to collect these questions. the last question from the last person from Adamawa. I think it's not online. So let's take the last person Abdulaziz Abubakar Tafida.
Yes, good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, Tafida.
Yes, ma. Sorry, I just wanted to make an inquiry regarding accommodation, if it could be provided.
Yeah, accommodation is not sacrosanct to be provided. That's why you are going to be paid your per diem. But we always try in situations like this to liaise with the state to see the possibility of them providing accommodation. They are not liable, but in many situations, especially if we look at our experience during AD, that accommodation is being provided in many places. So we are also going to work towards this. But like I say, the state is not liable to provide accommodation. But we are going to try our best to see that they make you as comfortable as possible. Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Please, lastly, just like we did in the first meeting, we want all focal DQMs who are now state DQMs to please resubmit the names of those they gave us for end-to-end tests, and also they should go and identify them on the platform, please.
So please, this is very important. Make sure you do it. Thank you very much. So all other questions shall be answered, and even if we need to call you, make sure we put a call to you to answer your question. The objective of all this is that let us be on the same page. We are working towards the same objective, and we want everybody to be carried along. Thank you very much. So thank you. Have a good evening. God bless you all.